Good evening. Thank you for joining me tonight to the Intro to Essential Oils class. My name is Molly Schambach. I am very excited to share with you how these oils have been so awesome for my family and how they've really been the missing link in our health, our overall health. I got into oils about a year and a half ago. I have 3 kids. They're 5, 3, and 1. And we were going to the pediatrician every week, literally. And um, colds, coughs, flus, ear infections, pink eye, you name it, we had it. And we would pass it around the family. All the kids would get it. So my pediatrician at the time said, I think your family could benefit from essential oils. I really think you should look into some oils. So I was very intrigued. I've had headaches for 15 plus years. My husband has respiratory issues, allergies, asthma, that sort of thing. And the medications for that, if he takes his inhaler for asthma and builds an immunity to that, if he would ever have a serious attack and need to go to the ER, they're going to give him the same albuterol that's in those inhalers. And so just in the back of my mind, I just felt like there were some things that we could be doing as a family to better our overall health. So I started looking into oils a little bit and did a fair amount of research, and my search led me to Young Living, and I want to get into a little bit about why later. But before I get much further, I'm not a doctor. I can't diagnose. I can't treat you. This class is for informational purposes only, and the class is going to be specific to Young Living oils. So any recommendations or things that I share, testimonials, are specific to Young Living oils. So what exactly is an essential oil? The essential oil is the lifeblood of the plant. So it is what flows through the plant and brings nutrition to the plant at a cellular level. It also carries waste products from the plant at a cellular level. And the awesome thing about that is it can do the same thing with our bodies. So it can carry the medicinal properties, the therapeutic properties of the plant, the oil that you're using, to your body at a cellular level, and carry the waste products and the toxins out. And so when you're using oils, it's always balancing for your body. An example of that is you'll use the same oil if you have diarrhea or constipation. It's good for the bowels, it's balancing, and so that's just in general, when you use oils, it's very balancing. Another great thing about oils is your body cannot build a resistance or an immunity to the oils like it could with a prescription man-made drug. So that is awesome too. Oils are steam distilled from shrubs, plants, trees, etc. So I want to talk a little bit now about why I landed at Young Living. As I was researching different brands and different oils and things, I quickly learned they're not all created equal. And the thing that really stuck out for me with Young Living is their seed to seal guarantee. And what that means is they own a lot of their own farms. And so they're very involved in the quality process, from where the crop is grown to the soil preparation, the seed selection, the growing, the harvesting, the distillation. Every step of the process, they've got very stringent quality standards that Young Living employees are involved in and doing quality checks at each checkpoint. So I love that because the essential oil industry is not overly regulated by the FDA, and so you have to find a company that you are comfortable in, that you have confidence in the quality and their processes and things like that. When I say not overly regulated, a bottle of oil could say pure essential oil and have less than 5% of the actual essential oil in it. And so begs the question, what else might be in that bottle that you're buying? It can have synthetic extenders or a carrier oil or whatever to make that essential oil last longer. So you want to be really careful about, the quality of the oils you're getting. And Young Living has all 100% pure therapeutic grade essential oils that are backed by that seed to seal guarantee, which is awesome. There are 4 grades of essential oils. I mentioned that Young Living's are all the 100% pure therapeutic grade. So the top grade is the therapeutic grade, meaning that all the medicinal properties of the plant characteristics in the oils are intact. perfume grade is a very common grade that you could get at the grocery store or the health food store or whatever. And these, they smell good, but the medicinal properties are not intact. So again, they could have synthetic extenders or carrier oils or things like that. And the growing process is very important, because if any of these plants are sprayed with insecticides or pesticides or any sort of chemicals used at any point, those could be very concentrated in your oils as well. So essential oils in general are very concentrated. So an example of that is 1 drop of peppermint oil is equivalent to the peppermint in 25 bags of peppermint tea. And so, you know, a little bit goes a long way, but those chemicals could be just as concentrated if any chemicals or pesticides are used in the growing process. So again, it's why I landed it with Young Living, and why I'm so thankful to have a company and to have a source for my oils that I can trust. So let's move on and talk about how you use your oils. So there's 3 main ways that you can use your oils every day. So we're going to talk about inhaling the oils, using them topically, and ingesting. So first of all, inhalation. There's a couple ways that you can do that. So you can just take the bottle, take the lid off, and kind of cup your hands around the bottle and take several deep breaths. You can put a drop in your hand, cup your hands around your nose, take a couple deep breaths. Inhaling the oils is a very quick, effective way to get them into your system. When you inhale something, your sense of smell is directly connected to your brain, and so in 22 seconds, that oil is to your bloodstream, and in 22 seconds it has crossed the blood-brain barrier, and in 25 seconds it's in your bloodstream heading to all your main organs. So it's a very effective way to get the oils into your system. Another way is to use your diffuser. If you take the lid off of your diffuser, you can put water in the base, a couple drops of essential oil, anywhere from 4 to 10, and you start, and it puts a mist into the air that's with the oil and water particles, and so you're able to inhale the essential oils that way, and that's a great way for everyone in your house to benefit. At the same time, I've got my diffuser going around the clock, and it's been great for our family. The other way that we can take our oils with us effectively is I have a clothespin in my car. So I put a wooden clothespin clipped to the vent of my car, and I carry a little clutch of oils with me everywhere I go, and I'll put, you know, whatever we need that day to be diffused in the car. I'll put a drop on the end of the clothespin, and as you run the air in your car, it acts as a diffuser to your car. So, you know, peace and calming on the way to church, a little peppermint or citrus oil in the morning to get us going, a thieves if we've been exposed to something or whatever. So that's a great way. You can also put the clothespins in the vent of a hotel room. That's a great way to get your oils there. Onto your child's humidifier in their bedroom, or any vent in your house. It's just a really easy way to get the benefits of your oils easily. So moving on, the second way is topically. Great places to apply your oils topically are the wrists, the back of your neck, along the base of your spine. The bottom of your feet is one of my favorite. Your spine is good. So the bottom of your feet is actually the best way, especially when you're getting started. All of your nerve endings in your body end in your feet, and so that's a great way to apply the oils and have a direct connection to the area of your body that is needing those oils. So get your hands on a VitaFlex chart, a foot chart, which I have available if you're interested. I also have several on my Pinterest board that I can hook you up with, and also you can go to my website, and I've got VitaFlex charts there as well. But it's great. The bottom of your feet has the largest pores of your body, so it's also a great way to just get that oil into the system and where it's needed the most in your body. A couple other things about applying oils topically. Some of the oils are what we call hot oils, meaning they need a carrier oil to apply them. So always get in the habit of reading the back of your bottle. It will tell you if dilution is required on that particular oil. So for example, I have peppermint here. And it says topically, dilute 1 drop of peppermint oil with 4 drops of a carrier oil. So you can use, when I say carrier oil, that's any sort of fatty oil, coconut oil, olive oil, grapeseed oil, sweet almond oil, jojoba oil, whatever your preference is, whatever you like, whatever you have on hand, whatever works good with your skin is great. So my 2 favorite are, well, it depends on the application, but if I'm going to be rolling the oils on, I like to put my oils in roller bottles that are already diluted and ready to go, so they're easy to just roll right on. So if I'm doing that, I like to use olive oil or grapeseed oil or even jojoba oil, because those are in the liquid state naturally, and so you can have them diluted, ready to go to apply topically. The other way, if I want to use like a lotion base, you know, for my legs or wherever, I take coconut oil and I just put it in my KitchenAid mixer for 5 minutes on high, and the coconut oil whips up into a nice fluffy consistency, more like a lotion or a cream. So that works great, and then you can stir your oils in, you know, whatever you're using at that point. Always save your empty bottles once you have them, because you can get roller caps that you can just replace the regular lid with and turn any Young Living bottle into a roller bottle. So there's all kinds of ways that you can do that. So that's topically. The third way we're going to talk about is ingesting oils. There are several ways that you can ingest. If you are on prescription meds, you might want to check with your doctor to make sure there isn't any issues. But I love to ingest my oils in my water. I'll put citrus oils or peppermint or whatever into my water and sip on it, and it tastes great, and it's a great way to get the benefits of your oils. The other way is to put a couple drops of the oil that you are using into an empty vegetable capsule. So you just take the capsule, pop it apart, put a couple drops of the oil you're trying to use, and then pop the cap back on and take it as you would any other supplement. So that's a great way to get the benefit of the oils too, especially if you don't appreciate the smells or you are sensitive to strong smells. That's a great way to get the benefits, the therapeutic medicinal properties of the oils, without having to worry about the smells. Again, you want to look at the back of your bottle. It will list dietary supplement, how to use it internally, topically, how to use it and if it needs to be diluted if you're going to be applying topically, and then aromatically, how to use it in the diffuser. So you always want to check the back of your bottles. Some oils are not meant to be ingested. If dietary supplement is not listed, that means that it is not recommended. So just always check the back of your bottles. And one more thing I'll note about that is when you're applying topically and it gives a dilution ratio that is recommended, that recommendation is for adults. And so I just want to put a plug in there. Essential oils are awesome, amazing, effective for kids. I mentioned that I have a 5, 3, and a 1-year-old. And I've used them on my kids, and we have not been to the pediatrician since we started using oils, which is amazing. And I'll share some testimonials on how we've used the oils instead of going to the doctor in a few minutes. But I just want to point out that I also mentioned that they're extremely potent. 1 drop of peppermint oil is equivalent to the peppermint in 25 tea bags. And so you want to take that into consideration when you're using them on your children and dilute heavily. If the bottle says 1 to 4, for an adult, you're going to want to double or triple that, depending on the age of your baby. When you're talking about newborns, you want to, anytime you're using a new oil, you want to dilute 1 to 30 the first time and put it on the bottom of their feet, just to make sure that they do well with that, and then you can go from there. If you are using oils on babies, especially newborns or when you're pregnant or nursing, I would highly recommend this Gentle Babies book. It's a fabulous resource. It goes through recommendations on what to use for different ailments for children and babies and things like that. And that 1 to 30 recommendation came straight from this book. So this is an awesome resource. With that, I'm going to go into the oils and share some testimonials on how we've used the oils in our home and how they've kept us from the doctor and kept us healthy and happy. And so, you know, when I first looked at the website and looked at a product guide for Young Living and saw that there were hundreds of oils and blends, it's a little bit overwhelming. And so The great thing is that Young Living has what they call their premium starter kit, and it's an awesome way to get started with oils. It includes the Everyday Oils collection, which is 10 of the most common versatile oils. When I got my starter kit, it replaced my medicine cabinet. So there is an oil for, headaches and stomach aches and flus and coughs and colds and canker sores and, something to replace your Neosporin and on and on and on. And I'll share some of those testimonials. But the kit just really gives you a great starting point with oils. So what I'm going to do today, since I can't go through hundreds of oils, I'm going to go through the starter kit oils and just share some testimonials on these oils, and we can go from there. So the first one we're going to talk about is Thieves. Thieves is a blend that we use every day in our house. So when diffused or applied topically, it kills 99.9% of the bacteria in the air or on a surface. So this is very immune boosting, and it can also help you get over a cold or a cough or whatever you're fighting much quicker than if you're not using oils. So we keep Thieves. Thieves is a hot oil, so we keep this diluted in a roller bottle, ready to go. And we apply this to the bottom of our feet morning and night as a preventative immune boosting plan. So that has worked awesome for us. We've been exposed to all kinds of junk, colds, coughs, flus, you name it. And for the most part, we have not gotten sick. And if we do, we're over it in 12 to 24 hours instead of 1 to 2 weeks. So we've seen a huge, huge difference. And if one person in the house gets it and we really start oiling more often and get the diffusers going in the bedrooms and all those sorts of things, nobody else will get it. Like, it won't spread through the whole house. And actually, this just happened this week. My baby started vomiting, and we got the oils going in all the bedrooms. We oiled everybody, sick or not. And it was less than 12 hours for him, and none of the other kids got it. And so that's just huge, because typically in that scenario in the past, before oils, we would have cycled through the family and we would have been doing laundry for days. So I'm very thankful for that. Thieves is also great for a sore throat. You can put a drop in some warm water and sip it, and it'll coat the back of your throat. It has clove in it. It's just naturally numbing, so it will numb the back of your throat and totally clear up a sore throat. It's also great for a cold sore, straight on a cold sore, and it'll just zap it and not allow it to progress and whatever. Since it's naturally numbing, it's a great option for a teething baby. Again, you want to highly dilute and apply to the gums, and very effective for my 1-year-old. Because of the antibacterial properties of Thieves, Young Living actually has an entire Thieves line, which I love. One of my favorites, is this Thieves Concentrated House Cleaner. So you take a capful of this and dilute it with water in a spray bottle, and your normal cleaning applications, you're diluting 1 to 30, so it's very concentrated. One of these makes several large spray bottles of cleaner. I use it for everything: my bathrooms, my kitchens, my floors, tables, get stains out of carpet, crayons and markers off the walls. I use it as a spot treat, a pre-spot for laundry. Just put directly on the stain and it gets it right out. It's amazing. So I do love my Thieves cleaner, and it has replaced my 100 bottles of chemically laden products that I used to use. They also have a great oral care line, Thieves toothpaste and a mouthwash, which is awesome. So that's Thieves. Before I move on, the other awesome thing about Thieves is if you combine Thieves with oregano, it's a natural antibiotic. And this has saved me from having to use a prescription antibiotic multiple times, which I'm thankful for, because those always have side effects and things that aren't necessarily pleasant. So moving on from Thieves, let's talk about peppermint. So peppermint is a very versatile oil as well. It's great to reduce a fever. So along the spine, back of the neck, bottom of the feet will bring a fever down. Also on a really hot day in the summer, apply a drop or two to the back of your neck, and it will help to keep your body temperature regulated so you stay cool on a hot day. This is one that you want to be cautious with children. 1 in 10,000 children experience respiratory distress around peppermint, so you want to, put it on yourself first and hold your baby, and if they're fine with that, you can go with the 1 to 30 on the bottom of their feet. You just want to make sure that your child isn't the 1 in 10,000. Or you can just use alternative oils until they're maybe 3, and just avoid peppermint when they're younger, and that's an option too. Another thing that we use peppermint for is my husband and daughter both have seasonal sniffles, allergies, and peppermint is a great one. We use this one with lemon and lavender. That combination in a roller bottle or in a capsule, whatever your preference is, or a diffuser. It really is whatever works for you. There's no necessarily right or wrong way to use them, but it's just whatever works best for you. I love a drop of peppermint on my wrist before a workout or before a really busy day where I have to get a lot of things done. It's very energizing. It's also great to diffuse when you're doing homework or you need to concentrate on something. Because the studies show that when you're inhaling peppermint, you retain 24% more than you do otherwise. So perfect for homework or a drop on your wrist before church or whatever. It's also great for nausea. So just right under the nose, just inhaling it can be very effective for that. Stomach aches, rubbed on the stomach, is great too. The other way I use peppermint personally is for pain. I mentioned I have headaches, some lower back pain, so I like to combine peppermint with another oil in the kit called Panaway. Panaway is awesome for pain, any kind of muscle pain, aches, joint pain, headaches, cramping. I use it also menstrual cycle time, over my stomach and my lower back to help with that sort of pain, knee, ankle pain, whatever your issue is. The Panaway and peppermint I like to combine in my whipped coconut oil and just apply like a lotion wherever the pain is, and it's extremely effective. So that's one that I keep handy and ready to go too. The next one I'm going to talk about is lavender. And lavender is an extremely versatile oil. It's often called the Swiss Army knife of oils because it can be used effectively for so many things. Lavender is amazing for kids. So if you have small children in the house, lavender is a great option. Lavender you can use in place of peppermint for fevers in small children, on the spine, back of neck. It's great to diffuse or apply topically before bed. We like to just whip some coconut oil and get some lavender in it for it's great to put on as a lotion after their baths before bed. It's very calming, relaxing, and promotes healthy sleep. Lavender is also in the allergy trio with peppermint and lemon, so again, we use that daily. It's also great for any kind of burns, cuts, scrapes, that sort of thing. It's also great for skin issues, so any psoriasis, eczema, that sort of thing. Another oil that's awesome for kids and very effective that I use is Melaleuca. Melaleuca is also known as tea tree oil. This combination of lavender and Melaleuca is extremely powerful, but it's extremely safe. So these are the top 2 oils that I use for my babies, like infants and small children. Melaleuca has natural bacteria fighting properties, and the lavender is extremely soothing. So the two combined are like your natural Neosporin. So this is another good one to get. I always keep this combination ready to go in a carrier oil, and it's awesome for diaper rash. It's great for cuts, burns, scrapes, any kind of skin issue. Tea tree oil, Melaleuca is awesome for skin. So this combination, my little guy has eczema on his legs, and we just put that right on the spots. My nephew also is 8 now and has had eczema since he was 3 months old, I think. And they've tried every sort of steroid creams and over-the-counter whatever, and it really, wasn't entirely effective. And 1 week with the lavender Melaleuca combination, Melrose is another option for more intense cases, but cleared up the eczema. My sister has psoriasis. So again, any skin issues, this combination is very effective. Melaleuca is also great for, I said skin issues, also mild acne, or you can just put a drop straight on, an issue that you're having with your face, and it'll clear it up, which is great. Melaleuca also promotes healthy gums, so you can add a drop right to your toothpaste. So I use the Thieves toothpaste. I'll add a drop of Thieves a couple times a week to help prevent cavities, and I'll add a drop of Melaleuca a couple times a week to promote healthy gums. So that's worked really well for me. That combination of lavender and Melaleuca I've also used in my house. We had some gunky red eye going on. My son woke up from his nap, and in the past we would have headed straight to the pediatrician for a pink eye prescription. I applied the combination of Melaleuca and lavender around the eye, his bone. You'd never want to put oils in your eyes or in your ears, just around the outside. We did that every 1 to 2 hours, and it was cleared up in 12 hours. Same thing, we were fighting ear infections, and I just took the Melaleuca and the lavender and applied around the outside of the ear. And again, it never materialized into a full-blown ear infection that required an antibiotic, which is amazing. So again, any kind of skin issues or kid-related issues, the Melaleuca and lavender is an amazing combination. Powerful, yet very gentle, very safe. So those are great ones to have on hand. The next one we're going to talk about is frankincense. Frankincense is an extremely healing oil. It's one of the most healing oils that are available. There's actually an entire book written about it. And this was one of the reasons I got so excited about my kit and about essential oils in general, is oils have been used since Bible times. Oils are mentioned thousands of times in the Bible and over 140 times with respect to healing. And so I was just so encouraged by the fact that this is not a new science. It's not some new technology, man-made, etc. It's God's medicine to us. It's been used since Bible times for healing. They anointed babies with oils. They anointed the sick with oils. And it's just amazing to me. So frankincense is extremely healing. It was used often in the Bible for anointing the sick and things of that nature. It's also very effective, very good for your skin. So to eliminate skin spots, age spots, wrinkles, that sort of thing, I love to put a drop, around my eyes and on my skin, on my face. So that's been great for me. Frankincense is just in general healing, so if you are fighting something, some frankincense on the spine can really help to speed up your healing process. So that's frankincense. The next one I want to talk about is purification. Purification is a blend that does pretty much what it sounds like, so it'll eliminate bad odors. If you have pets, it's a great one to get in a spray bottle with some distilled water and a little witch hazel, and it will eliminate any pet-related odors. This is a good one to put on your clothespin in your car or your hotel room if you have any unwanted odors in your car. I've got, small children, and there was a cup of milk that got lodged under the seat, and it must have been there for several days because we came out one morning and it reeked. So I got a drop of purification on my clothespin, started the car, went in, grabbed the kids, put their shoes on, and by the time, 2 or 3 minutes later we got to the car, there was absolutely no trace of the rotten milk smell, which was amazing. It's good for mold. If you have any mold smells in your basement, it will eliminate those odors, not just mask them. It also is one of the oils in the blend is citronella, and so it's a great natural bug spray. So you can also take your purification, you can add some peppermint and thieves and get it in the spray bottle with distilled water and witch hazel to create your own natural bug spray. So that's a great option. I've got a daughter who, if there's a mosquito within a mile, will find her. So we love having a natural option for bug spray in the when we're outside. Purification is also great. Sore throat, you can apply topically to the outside of your throat. If you get a bug bite or a sting or whatever, you can apply that and it will help with the itching and burning sensation. So that's purification. Purification, when you're talking about eliminating bad odors, this is a great one to put a drop maybe in a cotton ball and throw it in your bathroom trash cans or the diaper pail or whatever to get rid of those odors. If you've got teenage boys, you can throw a cotton ball with a drop of purification maybe in their sneakers or their cleats or whatever, and that's a great way to eliminate those unwanted odors. Okay, moving on. The next one we're going to talk about is lemon. Lemon is very invigorating, it's energizing, it's naturally detoxing. It's an awesome option to get in your water, to get you going in the morning, help to detox your body. Another use that I use lemon for is you can take a drop of lemon and swipe your top teeth, and then a drop of lemon and swipe your bottom teeth, and it's naturally whitening, which is great because some of the over-the-counter whitening strips and trays and whatever can cause very sensitive teeth and can be, they have chemicals in it. So it's just a great way to whiten your teeth naturally. It's one of the three in the allergy trio that I've talked about with lavender and peppermint. Because of its detoxing properties, it's great to maintain a healthy weight. So peppermint, which we talked about earlier, is a natural appetite suppressant. And lemon is naturally detoxing. It can detox the fat from your cells. And then grapefruit speeds your metabolism. So that combination, whether you put it in a capsule or in your water, or whatever works for you, is great to give yourself that boost that you need to lose weight or maintain a healthy weight. Lemon we keep diluted in a roller bottle and put it on our spine. You store toxins in your spine, and so the lemon helps to detox those toxins from your spine and helps you to recover from anything or prevent illness. So that's lemon. I could go on and on. Lemon's actually also a great cleaner. Just a couple drops of lemon will get paint, oil-based paint, non-washable paint off of clothes, off of countertops. I've had several testimonials where lemon was amazing for that. So lemon has a lot of great uses. The next one we're going to talk about is Joy. Joy is also a blend and does kind of what it says. It promotes feelings of peace and happiness. It helps with anxiety, depression, stress. It's great for PMS symptoms, hormone balance. This is a perfect one to get in a diffuser necklace and wear right over your heart. So there's been a lot of testimonials on using Joy for anxiety and things like that. So even if we just need a little more joy in our lives that day, it's a good one to get in the diffuser. So that's Joy. Another one of my favorites is Stress Away. Stress Away is a blend. It has an amazing smell. I love to combine it with sweet almond oil for a massage oil. I also just like to take a roller cap, take the lid off, and put a roller cap on the Stress Away and keep this in my purse. So the back of your neck, your wrists, it's just a good one to have for the stresses of the day. So that is one of my favorites too. So those are the 10 oils that come in your Everyday Oils collection. The starter kit also comes with this nice little starter packet here, which also comes with a bonus oil, Citrus Fresh. Citrus Fresh is a combination of all your citrus oils plus spearmint, and so it's a very nice fresh combination. It's perfect in the diffuser in the morning. It's very uplifting. It promotes happiness. It's calming for children. It can help with seasonal depression, so it's sometimes labeled sunshine in a bottle because it just is very uplifting. It also can help with minor headaches, stress, anxiety, and things of that nature too. So it's just an all-around good one to have around. Also in this starter kit, you get one roller cap. So this is the ones I was talking about that you can pop the lid off of any one of your bottles and just make it into a roller cap. I would recommend the Stress Away. You also get 10 sample packets, 2 each of lavender, lemon, thieves, peppermint, and peace and calming. So these are great to share with your friends that may be interested in learning more about oils or trying out 1 or 2. And then you also get 2 samples of this Ningxia Red drink. Ningxia Red is a high antioxidant drink. It's made from Ningxia wolfberries, which are extremely high in antioxidants. You're getting the immune boosting properties. It's very energizing. I drink 1 to 2 ounces a day, and I notice that I have tons of energy. It's great for your immune system. It's great for any blood-related issues, you know, blood pressure, blood sugar, those sorts of things. It's just very healing. So it's helping to eliminate those free radicals in your bodies from toxins or things that you may be exposed to on a daily basis. So it's a great thing to add to your health regimen. Just an ounce or 2 a day can go a long way. So if you do end up getting a starter kit, which is the great way to get started, I would definitely recommend throwing these in the fridge and try them chilled, just straight. They're amazing. You can purchase them in these packets like this, which are great for on-the-go travel sorts of things, and then you can also purchase them in large 750 milliliter bottles. So either way, you've got options. So I talked about a couple books. I'm going to talk about a couple more. This is a great resource. It's called Surviving When Modern Medicine Fails by Dr. Scott Johnson. This is a great one to look for, you know, which oil you use for different remedies. There's probably someone in your life, you or someone you know, that's dealing with some sort of health issue. They've tried the medical route, they've tried medications or whatever it is with not a lot of success, or maybe they've tried and really are looking for a more natural option. And so this is a great book to recommend. There's a lot of research and things in there behind, you know, studies behind the recommendations as well, which is great. And then this is probably my top recommendation as far as an oil reference. This is your essential oil pocket reference. It's got every oil and blend that Young Living makes, and it explains the medical properties and the uses for each of those oils. It also, you can search by ailment, so you can look up anything that you or a friend or family member may be experiencing, and it will recommend oils that are good for that issue. These are, to me, this isn't a necessity. If you get your kit, I do have these available. You can get them on Amazon for 25 to 30 bucks plus shipping. I get them in bulk, and I have them available for $20 at all of my classes, or send me a message and I can get one in the mail to you. So those are an awesome resource. So that is the book recommendations. Let's go through the options to get your oils. I hope that there was, you know, something that kind of triggered your interest, or that, you know, if there's somebody in your life or you or someone that you know that you think could really benefit from these, here's kind of your options. So the starter kit that we've talked about today is my recommendation for how to get started. You've got the 11 oils. It also comes with the diffuser, the home diffuser, which could look a little bit different than this. There's 1 or 2 models that are great that come with the kit. And it comes with that starter pack that I talked about with your samples, Roller Pack, Ningxia Red, Citrus Fresh. So you've got the 11 oils, the starter pack, the home diffuser. It also comes with your wholesale membership. And so what that means is if you ever want to purchase, you know, a replacement oil, or try one of the other hundreds of oils that Young Living makes, or, you know, get your bottles of Ningxia Red, or whatever products that you'd be interested in trying in the future, you get wholesale pricing, which is 24% off the regular pricing. So that can add up really fast. And there's no strings attached. If you never order again, your wholesale membership will expire in a year. It only requires a $50 purchase in a calendar year to maintain your membership. So it's a very, $50 in a calendar year is, to me, not very much. It's a great perk by getting your starter kit as well. The other benefit of becoming a wholesale member is you get access to all kinds of great resources. There is several Facebook groups, one which has over 3,600 members, and people are asking questions and posting testimonials all the time. There's tons of files and information that you can search in the group. You can also search previous posts and get all kinds of information. For example, I searched strep throat the other day, and it's a testimonial of this worked for my 5-year-old, and these are the oils I use for my 2-year-old, and this is the oil that I use for my 6-year-old. And you can get an idea of, okay, it's great, this is what the reference book says, but here's what's really worked for people, and it's been very effective, and this is how they used it. You know, I diffused it, I applied it topically, whatever, and it's just an awesome, awesome resource to get you going and to get you comfortable with what oils you use for what. And so that's a great resource. I also have a Facebook group that I keep you updated on, you know, Young Living promotions and sales and things like that, and also ways to use your oils, recipes, testimonials, things like that. And I also host several classes, usually at least one in-person class and several online classes each month. So you've got tons of opportunities to keep learning about your oils if you're interested in further education and learning new ways that you can use your oils. So there are tons of benefits to having your wholesale membership, and you have tons of resources at your disposal. I also have a website and a blog that you can check into. I send out email notifications if you want to be on that list for blog updates, and I post tons of, again, recipes, testimonials, and ways that you can use your oils. So so if you are interested in getting started, the kit, the diffuser, the 11 oils, the starter kit, and your wholesale membership, all of that is over $300 worth of products, and the kit is $150. So it's an amazing value. The diffuser just by itself is close to $100 retail, so it really is a great value. So that is kind of the option. You can also set up a retail account if you feel like you just want to try one or two oils. Get in touch with me and I can explain how that works. But the kit with your 24% off is a great way to get the best value. So we're going to go back to the event page now, and I want to answer any questions that you have and help you get started if you're ready. So head back to the event page, the Facebook event page, and I will be there to answer all your questions. And again, I want to thank you so much for joining me tonight. I love to talk about oils. I love to share how they've blessed my family, and I hope that, you know, if it sparked your interest, that we can be in touch. Or if someone else invited you to this class, make sure you get in touch with them and they can help you get started. So see you at the event page. Thanks again for joining tonight. Bye.